think I'm on. Yeah, I'm on. Bonjour, Champ P. This is a personal private recording talking about CN, and I go through this with every single entertainer that I've met and every single local entertainer that I've met. Every single local entertainer I've met, I meant to say. I even got to know a little, which I never got to know CN, and life goes on. I make a recording about them, and this is why I don't like to talk about show business. It's a never-ending story. In other words, you both can, you and your group of friends get started at 6 in the evening, fall asleep, wake up, start all over again, till 6 in the morning, and you guys just took a short nap. Showbiz, okay, entertainment, business, martial arts, all three combined it. Never-ending stories, blah, 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 blah. But what tip I would give to someone like CN, keep doing what you're doing. Because if I noticed you, that's pretty big. There's an old saying, I think watching on TV stations, because you learn watching on TV shows, audition shows, competitions, singing competitions. If I'm not mistaken, whether I heard it on the TV, this was years ago before social media was big, whether I heard it on TV or heard it in person, whether I heard it at nightclubs, it's very important that you're noticed, but what's more important is that you're memorable. When I first met her, I felt good high energy, and that is extremely important. The way you look, the energy you hold, the image you hold, because a person may not hear your music first. They may connect with you through meeting you. They may connect with you by seeing your photo. They may connect with you by, meeting you through a friend. There's all sorts of ways to connect to someone, a producer as myself, and I didn't connect to her through her music at first. At first, I connected to her through talking with her and her spirit, her energy, and then her music. So I connected in a different way, different avenue. These things are very important to notice. That's why they put people on TikTok. Why a lot of entertainers like her, what she's doing right. She's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and a few others. It's all different ways. But like I said, it's a never-ending story. But what I would share with her, she had the same issue that I had, finding the swag, finding something relatable. Taking risks, being a little edgy. Because even though she's corporate, excuse me, I'll try to wrap this up. She's doing kind of alternative / R&B, her style. In most cases, whatever you're doing, whether it's blues, whether it's country, whether it's rock, whether it's rap or hip hop. I grew up, it was called rap and hip hop, but people call it what they want. Nowadays, hip hop is more detailed. It has to be in the form of pop. Pop's the biggest seller, blah, 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 blah. So that's all that I know. She had the same issue that I had. Finding swag, something relatable, and raising her energy. Okay, and that's why I don't like to give my opinion on things, because most people don't want to hear what I have to say. But everything she's doing right. Because if I noticed her, well, that's pretty big. Because as I told this one chick on her channel, I text her. I said, hey, if I watch your videos, that's pretty big, because I have hundreds of channels that I subscribe to, and they're just there a lot of times. 90% of the time, 85 or more out of 100% of the time, they're just there for my convenience, but I don't really watch them. So if I notice you, that's pretty big. And that's not giving myself stars, but I have a short attention span. To make a long story short, how short my attention span is, also my parents as well. Okay, not only I have to take sometimes 7 days or longer to watch a movie, so I'll watch part of it, go to a different movie. In 1 week, I've watched 3 movies jumping around, because it's hard to stay and watch a whole movie all the way through. In 1990, there was a big smash movie. I was 14 years old, going on 15, or I might have been 15. And I was in a group home, and we went to watch, me and all my brothers, my group home brothers, and my mom and dad, we went to watch a popular movie. It was called Die Hard. Anybody can Google it. Blowing up things, shooting, adventure, jumping out of windows. I fell asleep through half of it in the movie theater. Okay. I go to a foster home after that. We go to a drive-through. We're watching Terminator 2. My foster brother says, "Paul, wake up, wake up." I fell asleep to Terminator 2. So for me to have a short attention span, if you catch my attention, there's something special about you. So that's all I have to say. I have a short attention span. So if I'm thinking about you or into your music or just vibing you, that's pretty intense, because I have a super short attention span. So whatever she's doing, she must be doing it right, because I noticed her. And I remember her, and I'll never forget her. Champ of my legacy, all praise to you, God Cannon. Today's date is, hell, I remember. It's March 13th, 2024. Time, 8:50 a.m. I remembered it without even knowing it. Today is the 13th. Champ of my legacy. I'm out and out. All praise to you, Papa, God Cannon.